much. There is a legend about a lineage of beings who ran with the wolves of the forests and rested on the curves of the crescent moon, who danced with the stars and bathed in the ocean, who felt with their entire being and owned it. They were the Sensaris, the ones who saw and lived with the soul of the universe. They knew that emotions had immense power in this universe. But alas, their freedom made the emperors and kings fear them, and one after another, the Sensaris vanished. Only a tiny angel was left behind. Ooh, you are shining. But of course, with magic come those who covet it. Ha ha, you're coming with me, little light. He named her Tessa. He told her she was special, too bright, too wild for the outside world to understand. He asked his aide Fiona to take care of Tessa, or rather, control her.
Are there really monsters out there?
Master Morduf keeps a watchful eye on for a reason, little one. He is not only the strongest wizard, but also your guardian and the keeper of Sensari. And it is his job to raise and send you back with your people.
They raised her in the most controlled way they could. Her emotions were mirrored by the palace. When she laughed too loudly, the crystal trembled. When she grew angry, fine cracks appeared in the walls. Slowly, fear replaced wonder. You are too sensitive. There's no place for someone like you in the world out there. You must stay in control. She learned to hide her happiness, to swallow her sadness, to calm her anger before it showed. Tessa grew up to be the most obedient and fearful princess of the palace. She would sit straight and elegant and never talk about abstract ideas, the sun, the moon, the stars. But her impatience was rising.
I never really understood why the palace changes when I feel things.
If you have that doubt after so many years, Tessa, maybe I am not a great keeper. I failed you.
No, I am sorry I asked. If you must want us to repeat for the 1000th time, Tessa, the palace doesn't change as per your feelings. It reflects you, so you are free to see the damage your emotions can cause yourself.
Emotions are to be suppressed, just like Fiona and I do. Until you learn that, the palace is the safest place you can be. But the palace was never a mirror. It was made of magical crystals by Morduf as a siphon, a carrier designed to quietly draw Tessa's magic away. As long as she had self-doubt and fear, the crystal's magic would work. At night, when Tessa thought she was alone, the palace would start absorbing her powers, carrying them to Morduf, who would take all the magic in through his ring. It was intricate magic, but nothing for someone like Morduf.
I have to be better.
But Morduf underestimated the magic of the Sensaris.
There you are. You look like you swallowed a thundercloud, little star.
Well, I did paint a really good cliff this morning.
Meet Kaur, the self-serving, arrogant little wolf who Tessa had started to dream of. Well, tried to. Remember, Tessa, you must not trust anyone. Friends will weaken your spirit.
Oh, my house. This guy doesn't leave you here either, eh? That's very healthy.
Well, I hear his voice all the time. Whose voice were you expecting in my subconscious mind?
Yours, kitten. Newsflash. Feeling is not a crime. When you feel something, you grow closer to your soul. Ergo, your inner voice.
Water feels so cold.
Gower was the first voice that didn't teach fear. The first to make her laugh when no one was watching. Tessa hid Gower from Mordoof, the way she once hid her own feelings. Gower was Tessa's secret rebellion, her first real friend. But Tessa was unaware of Gower's magic as well. One fine morning, when Mordoof was away, through the crystals, through the glass, Tessa saw Gower lying on the grass outside the palace. He looked lifeless.
Gower, no! What is happening? Is this a dream?
But the urgency to go to her friend was greater than her fear.
You are not meant for the world outside.
The palace tried to hold her back, but she was fearless. The lifeless Gower was all she could see. As soon as she reached him, Gower leapt at her and hugged her and ran deep into the forest.
What? No! Wait!
And without turning back, Tessa ran into the forest chasing her friend. Tessa had finally left the palace. For the first time, Tessa ran barefoot on the grass, laughing loud and free. She splashed through the water, scattered dry leaves, and chased Gower through the wild. Ahead of her, Gower shimmered and shifted into a real-life wolf with sparkling blue eyes, terrifying and magnificent.
Gower?
They stopped at a clearing, the palace far behind. Tessa admired the world around her, feeling peace she had never known. She rubbed her palm gently over Gower's head.
This is the most beautiful scenery, Gower. This is nothing compared to the palace. Wait, what? Palace? I am so far out. No, Mordoof will be angry. Gower, I should return. Wait, what's happening?
As panic and fear gripped Tessa's heart, a fire sparked in the forest. It burned all the beauty Tessa so adored.
No, stop!
But it spread further. Gower sat down calmly watching his friend in the center of the burning forest. But they weren't alone.
Papa! Papa!
What? No!
The child didn't move, and Tessa knew if she didn't act fast, the fire would reach the child. She closed her eyes and summoned all her energy to save the child. You are feeling too much. You need to be protected from yourself. You are not in control.
You always called me too much, too loud, too sensitive. But you weren't annoyed. You were afraid. Afraid of what I'd become if I stopped shrinking. And now, I have.
And then it happened. A soft blast from her navel, her center. It created a clearing around her. She floated midair. She could still see fire, but it didn't scare her anymore. Amidst the fire and the burning, Tessa felt love for herself, for the forest, for the open sky. Tessa was now a true Sensari. I don't know how to thank. Who are you? And is this wolf your friend?
Someone who finally remembered. And this is Gower, the one who never forgot.
How dare you?
Mordoof, aren't you happy to see me? I am finally a Sensari.
Sensari? That's just a story. You're not powerful, just overly emotional. If you were anything more,
I wouldn't have been able to drain you so easily.
No, coward. He is right, and I am so glad to see you and Fiona. I will finally get a chance to repay you for taking such good care of me. You were always the fragile one, Tessa. Don't forget who you are. Fragile, too emotional, too sensitive, too much, too little, not enough, overthinker, weak. Ugh. I am not too much. I am not too little. I am complete.
What?
What's happening? I must thank you, Morduf. Every stone you threw at me made me who I am today. You tried to steal my power, but it was never yours to keep.
Morduf and Fiona were stunned. Tessa's raw, unfiltered, unsuppressed energy created an implosion. Are you really Sensari? My grandmother used to tell me stories about them. I thought they were all gone.
As long as us little girls learn to accept ourselves, Sensaris will always lead the universe. Right, hon?
Yes! But will those two trouble you again?
Don't worry about them. They are at a place they have always liked.
Help us! Get us out! Oof. Fiona, you are too high-pitched.
How do I seek help in a lower pitch?
That was the best punishment the Sensari could give. She made Morduf and Fiona slaves of their own minds. And as for Tessa, well, she wasn't the last of the Sensaris. She became the first. They told her she was too much, so she became more.